Okay. Some very clear influences there. Hello and welcome back to another video, and of course it's Friday, so you know that it is Guilty Gear Day, and today we're doing one of the few remaining tracks from Guilty Gear Strive, which is What Do You Fight For, or the Nagoriyuki theme. So what we're going to do is we'll react to this, we'll listen to it all the way through without stopping, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll react to it again and stop and start, and I'll write some notes to begin with during the first reaction. But before we do that, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well, and please do leave a comment, let me know what you think of the song. Also let me know what songs you want to hear next. I add all of the requests that I get to a big playlist, and we get through them all, so please do that. But having said that, who knows what we're going to get here. So into the reaction here, and let's see what we get. I think this is one of the few, as I said, one of the few remaining Guilty Gear tracks that we have left. But as I said on some other videos, we are going to do the rest of the games as well. So don't worry, we'll go through the entire catalogue of Guilty Gear. But for now, let's do this one, and let's react to What Do You Fight For, the Nagoriyuki theme from Guilty Gear Strive in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay. Crazy guitar. Woo!
Everything in this world leads to soul and light.
Wait, what?
There is nothing wasted about our lives. There's no falling in spring. Moon is turning the day.
Okay.
On with self and
Some very clear influences there.
So let's get to the bottom line. If so, what do you fight for? You deny your thirst. Now it's time to feast. Bring it out, keep grinding.
All right.
Deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom. Sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over, sayonara.
Welcome to GN Nightly News. DIO distributing AI.
Okay.
In the commercial market nationwide, excitement is sky high over how this magic device highly acclaimed in the medical field and construction industries that we need to live and breathe will alleviate our crisis and reshape what our daily life is.
That's it. Okay, okay.
Carriage is forever. It's what do you fight for? The world is starting to resist you now. It's time to feast. Bring it out, keep grinding. Diving deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom. Sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over.
All right. So that was a very, you know, nice track, a very full-blooded 80s style classic rock theme that had a lot into it, but it feels like this song does follow. I'll get more in shot. It does follow the more typical ideals of fight-cade music, which is really cool. It's really nice. It feels like we've got somewhat of a brawler character within this. Obviously, a huge dude, samurai style dude, which is really cool. So let's get back into the reaction then, and let's go over some stuff, because there was some really interesting little parts in this song. So let's not wait any longer and let's get straight into it. So we start kind of with the dueling guitars. If you listen to this with headphones, you will know that the riffs that they were playing, or the chords that were playing to start with, were moving from one side to the other, which is quite nice. It's kind of a symbol of a fight, I suppose, or two sides. And the bass, you know how much I love bass. Like a nice, sexy bass line that's actually punctuated in the mix is beautiful, proper songwriting. And then we go into the Metallica, Iron Maiden, you know, absolute, you've heard loads of songs, especially from the era of the 80s of heavy metal, of that era. Like, you just listen to Master of Puppets if you don't know, from Metallica. We have that kind of galloping palm muted chord that go there on the end of the bar. You have a flurry of a riff as well. Like, it's absolute classic heavy metal technique, tried and tested, and of course it gets that rhythm. It gets that, it's the galloping rhythm. It's the motion. It's the movement. It's, you know, well, the song is picked up and it's active. It's active.
Everything in this world leads to soul enlightenment. There is nothing wasted about our lives. The snow falling in spring, moon hangs during the day, one with self and time.
So the reason why I smiled and laughed at this at the front is because of the melody line of the vocal is and then it is exactly the same as Come Together from the Beatles. It's a very recognizable vocal melody line. I don't usually go back, but let's listen to it again.
Moon hangs during the day, one with self and time.
So the end of the phrase is obviously different, but it does sound remarkably similar to Come Together, the beginning vocal line from Come Together from the Beatles. Very famous song. And it's like the melody line is so recognizable. Classic, absolute classic rock influence there, which is kind of clear to see, but it's great. It's a really powerful kind of melody line, and I would play a comparison of Come Together and this so you could hear it, but the copyright gods will not allow that. But you go and listen to it, and then listen to this again, and you'll see the very similarities of the two songs at the start, anyway, and the phrases at the end changes, obviously.
So let's get to the bottom line. If so, what do you fight for? You deny your thirst. to feast. Bring it out, keep grinding, diving deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom, sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over, sayonara.
Okay, so that is a chorus that you would hear from bands like Extreme, of like Aerosmith, Bon Jovi to an extent. Of that era, it's that kind of hard-hitting. It's still, I wouldn't say that it's hard rock because it's still a bit. What's the phrase, like flamboyant in a sense, like it's more of that hair, like long hair type pants, kind of leopard print style chorus of rock, of that, you know, glam rock is the phrase I'm looking for, that glam rock era of the 80s, and that is exactly that kind of chorus. It's got the call and responses, it's gritty in the chest range of the vocal. It's something that anybody could sing along with in a live audience scenario. It is just, this is a real like throwback tune, and a lot of the other tunes have been like this, but this is like probably the most throwback glam rock kind of song we've had so far, I think. And we're back to our Metallica.
Welcome to GN and Nightly News. DIO distributing AI models for use in the commercial market nationwide. Excitement is sky high over how this magic device highly acclaimed in the medical field and construction industries that we need to live and breathe will alleviate our crisis and reshape what our daily life is.
That's a really interesting section, right? Obviously, lore-wise, there's a lot of lore being delivered directly to us, which I'm trying to wrap my head around. But obviously, this is kind of like an origin of this character of Nagoriyuki. But in terms of the music, obviously we have this kind of news report, and it's got the kind of a bit of an effect on it to make it sound a bit more static. And then if you listen underneath that, obviously we've still got the metal rhythm and stuff like that, and then we've got the the kind of the Beatles style lyric that we had at melody that we had at the start, but it's pulled back and it's kind of more ethereal, more operatic, more choral as well, to keep that theme in there. So it's very nicely layered and it's very, very interesting. I think it works really, really well in the song. And it's just kind of interesting to see, like, is he a device that's going to change our daily lives over this magic device? Excitement over this magic device, is that him? Is that something he possesses? Is that something he's fighting against? It's very, very, very interesting. Very interesting.
Let go, carry this forever. It's what do you fight for? The world is starting to reject you now. It's time to feast. Bring it out, keep grinding, diving deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom, sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over, sayonara. I know the time of darkness will come someday, but I will fight it till the day I die.
I really like that sort of bridge, because it slows it down a lot, and we, instead of that really punchy vocal, it's kind of a bit more swung. And I know the time of darkness will come someday. What's that? That's very interesting. What does that mean? But also, while having that, we still have this crazy like guitar underneath it, which is just keeping that through line of the kind of the DNA of the song, which is really nice. Yeah, I mean, absolutely insane solo as per usual. Just incredibly fast playing. To get those fast playing and get those bends in as well, and get those bends in tune. Obviously they're sort of studio recording, so they can make sure that it's perfect. But like, it's crazy, crazy talented playing, crazy talented playing.
The world decided to reject you. If so, what do you fight for? You must know your place. Now it's time to feast. Bring it out, keep grinding, diving deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom, sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over, sayonara. I know the time of darkness will come someday, but I will fight it till the day I die. Bring it.
So then we have the repeat of the before bridge, but it's much quicker. You can hear like the double bass pedal on the drums, like really kicking it to keep the rhythm, to keep the what am I looking for? What's the phrase? To keep the build of the song like elevating, as well. And like I feel like the vocal has got a bit more raspier and a bit more cutting through a little bit more. But you can also hear there's like a guitar riff underneath it, which is it's like it sounds like it's just running up through the octaves of whatever particular note it's playing, which again is kind of really nice to sit underneath that, and a really cool sounding guitar, melody to have just nicely layered into the mix.
Out, break it out, diving deep like cold steel. I will not face my doom, sayonara.
Very, very nice. So, yeah, another cool track. Very much that glam rock, but lots of different interesting little aspects to it there as well, and I really, really liked it. Again, let me know what you think of this song in the comment section below, and how it kind of compares up to the other Guilty Gear songs that we've listened to so far. Also, let me know what other songs you want to listen to next. What should we do next time? Put that in the comments below as well. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel as well. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.